On to game 2 in the NBA Finals. Denver Nuggets going up against the Miami Heat after taking game 1. And I've got 3 player prop bets for you for game 2. In game 1, if you watched that video, our analysis was pretty spot on. We hit the over on MPJ's rebounds and just barely didn't hit for Jokic over on points. He ended up with 27. The line was 27.5. So looking to improve this time around in game 2. And there's a lot of props that I like. Some of these picks, they're available on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. If you don't already have those apps, make sure to download it. And when you do, use that promo code LineStar. You'll get up to $100 of your deposit matched. And before we get started on our props, do us a huge favor. Make sure you like this video, that you're subscribed to our channel because we have a lot of content coming out lately. And you comment below. Let me know where you're headed in your picks for today. All right, let's get to our picks today. Michael Porter Jr. delivered for us in the rebounds department in game 1. I'm running it back to Michael Porter Jr. over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That is minus 135 in the sportsbook. MBJ's hit this each of the last 5 games. He just put up 12 rebounds. That's a playoff high for him. And he actually didn't shoot well at all in game 1. Just 5 for 16, just 2 for 11 from 3. I expect him to start hitting some of those open looks that he got in game 1. He still ended up with 28 points, rebounds, and assists, though, in game 1. He had 14 points, 13 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's just a matchup nightmare for the Miami Heat. 6'10". He's got a couple inches on most of the defenders for the Heat in this one, and I think he's a huge X factor in this series and will continue to put up some numbers in this game. I'm taking him over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Next up, I'm going back to Denver Nuggets star center Nikola Jokic over 23.5 rebounds and assists, minus 130 in the sports books. Jokic has hit this 4 of the last 5 games. In fact, LineStar's projection for this game is going to be around 24 points. The odds for Jokic to get a triple-double, that's minus 145. He's in a great spot, and the Miami Heat just probably not going to be able to stop him in this one, or at least they might slow him down. However, I think they're going to key in on him to try to limit his points total, but I still think he's going to get there in the rebounds and assists department, especially considered Denver didn't even have that good of game offensively, and I expect a lot of his teammates to start making some of those shots that they missed in game 1 in this one. Yeah, we're going Jokic over 23.5 rebounds and assists. Lastly, I like Bruce Brown over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That's minus 130 in the sports books. Bruce Brown has had an incredible playoff series, important role player for Denver, and he has gone over this 74% of the time this season, averaging 19 points, rebounds, assists in the regular season, averaging 18 PRA in the playoffs, 17 PRA in game 1. He's just an important component coming off the bench for Denver in this one. And the way I expect the Miami Heat to respond in game 2 is to really key in on trying to stop Jokic and Jamal Murray in this one, which opens things up and really challenges some of the role players like Bruce Brown to knock down some of their shots in this game. He hit it in game 1. I expect him to go over that 15.5 mark in game 2. I also expect Bam Adebayo to hit his over on points. I'm not personally taking it because I think the number is just still a little bit too high at 18.5. It was 16.5 in game 1 in this one. However, the Denver Nuggets, the way they are playing him, they're just giving him the mid-range game and letting him take that floater every time. They just seem to be focusing in on stopping Miami Heat from knocking down those threes in this one. So I expect them to just let Bam Adebayo play in the mid-range game. So he could hit his over once again in this one. But personally, I am staying away from it. However, if you're going there, I fully endorse that too. Let me know where you're headed in the prop department for game 2. Drop them in the comments. And again, like this video, subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot of content coming out. And also the props AI tool is the tool I use to help me out in picking all of these props. Make sure to check that out at linestarapp.com. Good luck to you in all your prop betting endeavors. We'll see you guys next time.